Guys, very warm welcome to Arihant Online Academy, and here in this session I will explain you the complete paper of UGC NET December 2019 for computer science, right? These questions were asked in 2019's paper 2 for computer science, and guys, it is part 1 of the video. If you really want to study the previous year's paper and really want to get the complete solution, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel and show your response in the comment section as well as in the like button, so that I can make complete parts of the previous year, just previous sessions of the UGC NET for computer science, and you will get each and every question solution in very detail. So guys, just stay tuned with us and subscribe our YouTube channel so that you can get complete detail, right? So here is a question first. Basically complete 100 questions were there, and sequence might get changed because each and every candidate get different sequence of the questions. So here is the question first. Consider the language L is equals to a to the power n and b to the power n minus 3, where condition is given to us n is greater than 2, right? And we have two alphabets a and b. So our language is like this: L is equals to a to the power n, b to the power n minus 3, where condition is put at n is greater than 2. Means at least 3a should be there, because n is greater than 2 means we can't take value of n 2. At least we need to take value of n as a 3. Now if I will take value of n as a 3, then at least 3a should be there, and b may be there, may not be there, but at least the 3a should be there. So if I will go with option 1, then you will observe here I can able to generate only a. Also from this line, from this grammar I can also generate a, because here is my here is my grammar s, and I can also generate single a. Means single a should also be generated by this grammar, but this single a is not a part of this language. That is why this option is incorrect. The next one is, using this grammar I can generate lambda, means I can generate phi as well, means without generating any alphabet I can generate empty language also. But this language doesn't seem that it will generate empty language, because at least it will generate triple a. That is why option 2 is also incorrect. Now we have remaining with other two options. So for that, if I will take value of n as a 4, if I will take value of n as a 4, then what would be my language? 4 times a would be there, because a to the power n means a to the power 4, and b to the power 4 minus 3 means 1. What it will generate? 4 times a and single time b, right? Isn't it? Now if I will try to generate this language using option 3, then I can generate it like triple a, and then non-terminal a is there. With this non-terminal I can further generate terminal a, non-terminal a and b, and with this non-terminal a I can further generate this lambda. So ultimately I am able to generate 4 times a and 1 times b with this, and I am able to generate this language. But if I will try to generate this language which can be a part of this language with the grammar 4, then triple times a is there and single a is there, and with this a I am able to generate AAB, but I can't end this a with lambda, because I don't have any lambda is there. So I am not able to generate this language which is part of this language. So option 4 is incorrect, and only option 3 is the correct. So option 3 is the very correct answer for this language. And this question is related to TOC, and each and every year 8 to 10 marks question are asked from this subject. So guys, if you really want to get each and every question in detail with TOC, compiler design and like that, then please subscribe our YouTube channel, because I have solved 2019's paper 1, and in our UGC NET section you can get 2017's complete computer science, and I will try to explain all previous years as well as latest previous years questions with complete video solutions in detail like that, if you will subscribe and show your positive response with us, right? The next question here is, the order of schema is given. The order of schema for this one is, so basically it is DBMS question, and you can directly solve this question, because if you will see the answer keys of the UGC NET, and if you will see the previous year questions, then these questions can be directly solved. That here 5 bits are there, and here 2 bits are there, so you can directly answer that the order of schema are 5 and 2 respectively, right? These are the very easiest kind of 2 marks question in the UGC net, which you can grab easily if you know the basic concept. That is why it is important to solve previous year's questions, right? It is the necessity. So I hope you got the answer. Now let's solve the question 3. Here is a question 3. It is related to digital electronics number system. If you know the basic concept of number system, if you know the concept of number systems, then you can easily solve this by just looking over the problem, but I will try to explain it with the complete concept. Here equation is given to us that 142 with base b, 112 base b minus 2, and 75 with base 8 is given to us. We need to find the value of base, that what is the base, whether it is binary or octadecimal, decimal, whatever there. But here 4 options are given to us, that what should be the base for that, right? So for these questions we just need to use the basic concept of number systems, like that just explore this equation. So if you know the basic concept of number system, I can write it like b to the power 0 into 2 plus b to the power 1 into 4 plus b to the power 2 into 1. How I write it? Using b to the, it is 0th place, it is 1th place, it is 2nd place. So b to the power 0 into 2, b to the power 1 into 4, and b to the power 2 into 1, isn't it? So it is there. Now plus b minus 2, b minus 2 to the power 0 into 2 plus b minus 2 to the power 1 into 1 plus b minus 2 to the power 2 into 1 equals to 8 to the power 0 into 5 plus 8 to the power 1 into 7. Now I need to balance, but before balancing this equation I just want to mention one important topic, that whether option A should be the answer. You can directly incorrect this option. Why? Because if base is 3, then how can 4 should be there, isn't it? If base is 3, then if you have base 7, then all this number system should be between 0 to 6. If base is 8, then all the number system should be between 0 to 7. If base number is 2, then all the number system should be 0 or 1, 0 to 1, because base system is just one number greater than the digits that we can use under this system. So if base system is 3, then this number system theory will be failed. So 1 is not the answer, means 3 can't be the answer. Yeah, this may be answer, this might be the answer, this might be answer, but option 1 is incorrect. Directly we can say that. Now just balance this equation. B to the power 0 means just 1. 1 into 2 is 2 plus 4b plus b square. I just solve this part, plus b minus 2 to the power 0 means complete it got 1. 1 into 2 is nothing but 2 plus b minus 2 into 1 means nothing, b minus 2 plus b minus 2 ka whole square into 1 means b square minus 4b plus 4 equals to 7 to the power 8 to the power 0 means 1 into 5, that is 5 plus 8 7 ja 56. Now just balance this equation. 2 plus 2 4, 2 plus 2 4 minus 2 means plus 2 again, this 2 get cancelled with this 2. Now 2 is remaining and 4 is remaining, so plus 6. I got plus 6 here. Then b square plus b square means 2b square, 2b square, and then 4b plus b, 5b minus 4b. 5b minus 4b is nothing but simple b, and this 2 get cancelled with this 2, and 4 plus 2 is 6, right, equals to 61. So this quadratic equation is 2b square plus b minus 65 equals to 0. So my quadratic equation is 2b square plus b minus 65 equals to 0. It is b. Now if you will put as 65 is there, so I am getting stuck with 5. So just put 5 here. 2 into 5 5 ja 25 plus 5 minus 65. So 525. Okay, here is only 5 now. Okay, so 25 into 5 to 2 55 minus, so it doesn't balance equation. It is not balancing equation. Let's go with option 3. So 7 7 ja 49 into 2. 49 into 2 is 98. 49 into 2 98. So it's more than 65. So it's also not answer. Let's try with 6. 6 6 ja 36 into 2. 36 72. 72, it's again more. So I think that there is somewhat problem with the equation. 4b plus b, 5b, and 5b minus 4b in single b. So this 4b got cancelled with this b. How I got this 4b with this one now? In here b and b ka square, right? So minus 4b, 2ab, 2 into 2 minus 2ab, 2 to the 4, 4b. So only b is left here. Okay, and here b square, and again I got b here, and here also I got b. So b square, and here also I got b square. So 2b square plus b plus 6. So okay. So just slightly, just need to make the change. I just got this one wrong here. Just calculation mistake is there. 61 minus 6 minus 61 should be there. That is why it would be 55. And if it would be 55, option 5 is the correct answer. Option 5 is the correct answer. As you know, if you our equation is 2b square plus b minus 55. That is why if you will put 5 here, then it would be 50 plus 50 plus 5 minus 55. It would 0. So option 4 is the correct answer, right? So it's calculation mistake. Due to calculation mistake, we got just struck, but I hope you just know this. The next one is, which of the following is not needed in the encryption algorithm used in cryptography? So in cryptography, in encryption method of the cryptography, we need to use key. Either we can use public key, depend on the cryptography method, or we can use private key. So there is a great need of key. Message, we just need to message also, because if we don't have message, then to whom we will encrypt now? So these two are necessary part. But ciphertext, we don't need ciphertext, because ciphertext is the after procedure of the cryptography now. In user detail, we also don't need user detail. So these two are incorrect. But in basically NET exam, only one option is correct, and as of the correct answer keys, option C and D is after correct answer keys. C and D mentioned by NTA UGC NET as the correct answer, means the students who have attempted D as well as the students who have attempted option C, both will be considered as the correct answer, right? So C and D both are correct answer. The next question is, which tag is used to enclose any number of JavaScript statements in HTML document? So to enclose any JavaScript, I think it is very just kind of question. You just know that option D. By using this markup tag script, right, you can enclose any number of JavaScript statements in HTML document. So option D is the right answer. So guys, I hope the explanations which I have made to you for UGC NET December 2019 CS paper 2 are clear to you. If you really want to get upcoming question solution also, means for the next 95 questions which were asked in NTA and UGC NET, then just comment that sir we want, and I will try to make you. If I got really positive response from you guys, I will really want to make it for you, but it completely depends on your response. So guys, please subscribe and comment and like and share, so that I get at least response that do you really want or not, right? So if you really want to prepare for it, then just comment. Thank you so much guys. Have a very nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.